going on, family? New day, new beginnings. Before we get started, hit that like and share button and subscribe to Truthtrtube. And when you subscribe, select all. As you can see by the title of the video, Industry Jezebels, you see, Glorilla, Meg Thee Stallion, Ice Spice, Sexy Red, and Suki. Hana. You know what's so funny? It's crazy because these women are just shameless in the things they do within the industry. Because these women, then in all honesty, I think these women are genuine. I think they're nice. I just think that they gotta put on the show, because the Salt Brigade and some of the Black Pepper Brigade ask them to, but not ask, but tell them to if you want that check, right? The meaning of a Jezebel is an impudent, shameless, or morally unrestrained woman. And I could basically say that's like 80% of women in black society these days, because that's how they carry themselves as Jezebels. And they look towards women like these who sing songs that degrade them. I never knew a point in my life, I'm 44, where women feel a right and uphold and feel proud to degrade themselves on every level in society. The feminist movement started in the early 60s, and it's going strong today because of the way they manipulated the black woman into thinking she's more than what she really is. And what I mean by that, right? What the feminists tell you to do, you do, but that's not something that they practice. Everything that's a feminist talking point is always geared towards a black woman. It's not geared toward any other culture, towards a black woman. And the black woman mindset is easily led to do things that are wrong. And when you do things that are wrong, it puts your culture at a disadvantage. These women you see in the thumbnails, right? They put all the young ladies at a disadvantage because even when you go on TikTok, Instagram, they have young mothers, grandmothers singing these songs, degrading, singing these songs along with their daughters or their granddaughters. And you gotta ask yourself, as a man, a black man, why would you want a woman of that ilk, who in their daily lives degrade themselves with just out of spite, you know? They degrade themselves just to do it. And when you see these women and you see the industry and how the industry carry themselves, the industry allow these women to do these things because they know that a lot of black people, mostly women, are going to follow. The way they carry themselves is ratchet, the mindset, degrading, embarrassing women, unfiltered, the raunchiness, musically, low vibrational. And when you have these things rolled up into one in music, the outcome is not going to be very positive. The outcome is always negative. And if you notice, right, I think in June, the Billboard 100 is the first year, I think, in how many years they didn't have a hip hop a song hasn't been number one. That tells you something, man. That tells you that the people in general are not feeling the direction that hip hop is going. A lot of us out here, we're not happy with the way hip hop is growing because it's showing us in the light around the world, worldwide, that a lot of us we're not with it. Because something, they always show the bad part of black society, the 1%, and they won't show the good. They show the bad and won't show the good. And I think that's unfair and unjust to us who's not with the foolery. And the foolery goes different ways. It's either we take the foolery or we push back on the foolery. And as you can see by the Billboard Top 100 No Hip Hop album, a lot of us is pushing back on the foolery. But I wouldn't put so much onus on these women. But like I said, it's the Salt Brigade and some of the Black Pepper Brigade who's leading this charge. And let me deal with the Black Pepper Brigade. You're all sellouts. We already know who the two gatekeepers are. It is what it is. I used to be a fan of them back in the day. I'm not a fan of them now because they don't care nothing about black society. They care about their pockets, and it is what it is. Now let me go at the Salt Brigade. Y'all just a piece of shit, a bunch of cowards. That's all y'all are, a bunch of cowards, you know. And by us not sitting back now and allowing you to throw this music on us, you see what it's causing. The kids nowadays, they being misled because they don't have no parental guidance. A lot of these parents are just like caretakers. They're not, a lot of them not teaching the kids anything. If you singing along to a hip hop album that's degrading, what that tells you, how do you view your kids, your grandkids? Do you care about them? A lot of y'all say you do, and not by the looks of things. And that's why we can never get our own way, because filth breeds filth. And y'all need to understand that. It may sound a bit harsh, but filth breeds filth. Two dusty people like breeding together. You never see, it was a meme my cousin sent me. He said you never see an intellectual brother, you know, lusting over a hood rat, but you see a lot of intellectual sisters lusting over dusty dudes. And that shit is real. And you can tell by the music, the mindset. We're in this day and age where the mindset is not where it's supposed to be. And like I said, I don't put all of it on these young ladies because, hey, you gotta get a check, you gotta feed your family. It is what it is. But you're gonna have kids too. Look at Kim Kardashian. How they be making fun. One of her kids said how they be making fun of her mommy. You think all these kids ain't, not all these kids, but your name is out there. Your name is mud. Your name is dirty. Once you do something, your name is dirty. And these kids find out it's the internet. And that's how you wanna be. You wanna leave a lasting legacy. Knowing your mom got twisted out. Knowing your mom's up in the video shaking her ass all the time. And I'm so tired of the mindless twerking. Go check my video I did on that a couple months ago. It's just mindless now. Everybody's twerking. I don't want to see no BBL twerking. If I want to see a twerking ass, I want to see a natural ass. That's it. You know, look, the money is the money, but your soul is your soul. That's just me. I was never bought and paid because my mindset, my spirit wouldn't allow me to be that way. You know, you sometimes gotta stand up and say, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. Because you gotta understand, people respect you more when you stand up. They don't respect you when they know they control you. You know, and I always tell people this, right? If you want to learn to grow, get with someone that could give you guidance, positive guidance. A lot of these young ladies, they got negative guidance. They've been ran through. I don't care what no one say. They all been ran through. Because if I was a Zach, I'd be doing it. I'd be running through them too. I'm keeping it real. You know, if they could get some, why can't I get none? Why can I not get none? You know, because that's how the industry is run. Eventually, you gotta say no. You gotta have some decorum about yourself. You gotta stand up. Have some courage. But hey, in this day and age, money speaks, and the money is winning, and the ratchetness is winning, the dustiness is winning. But I have nothing but respect because I know these ladies that deep down they don't want to do it. I could tell, you could tell deep down they want to do it. So I'm not gonna put all the onus on them, but I would say you keep it up. Your name is already mud, and you're just industry Jezebel. Family, drop me a like, drop me a comment, and subscribe to Truthtrtube.